Hey, so what's up, guys? I'm not really normally a doom and gloom kind of guy. If you're looking for doom and gloom videos on camera equipment, go check out Jay Christie. He's the doctor of doom and gloom and how camera companies are failing. I'm normally pretty optimistic. Just like you, I got super hyped up about the announcement of a7S III so much that I canceled my pre-order for the Canon R5 and EOS R5. And the 28th on the morning when after watching Manny Ortiz's video, which came out immediately after the press release of Sony on the 28th of July, I used his code to go check out at B&H. I used my Paybu card and I got the tax taken off. So my pre-order A7S III will be shipped for $3,500. And I'm super stoked. And I watched a million videos like everybody else did. Gerald Undone, of course, Manny Ortiz, Gerald Undone, big on the tech stuff. Tony and Chelsea Northrup, all the big names, Peter Lundgren, Peter McKinnon, Manny Hapoya, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on, right? So we're all hyped and we all pre-ordered. I got three other friends that I know of personally here in Michigan, or two other friends here in Michigan, so three including me, that canceled their Canon R5 pre-order to totally flip boat and pre-order the A7S III. Now I shoot all walks of camera. I have Canon, I have the Nikon Z system, I have the Sony system. Matter of fact, I just bought the new A7R4. And I thought, okay, so the Sony A7 III is going to be the perfect complement. But I digress. I'm getting off on a different avenue here. Today I want to talk about, I don't think that the supply is going to keep up with the demand. I mean, let's face it, the A7S III is the most hyped, the most sought after unicorn camera of today's age. It's been 5 years. There is more videos on the speculation of the specs of the A7S III in the last 4 or 5 years, or the wants of what people want Sony to produce or wanted Sony to produce in the A7S III. There's more videos on YouTube than there is videos about the A7S III thus far. So it got me thinking, if 3 people that I know of in Michigan ordered in Michigan, maybe 200 people in Michigan pre-ordered. And that got me thinking, if 200 people, I'm trying to be conservative. So let's say 200. I think it's more than that just in Michigan. But let's say 200 in 20 of our 48 or 52 states. Let's say 20 states have 250 people ordering, or 400 people ordering that same camera, pre-ordering on that day or between now and that day, the July 28th. So what is that, like 6,000 cameras, right? 20 times 250, 400, or 4 times 6 is 24. So that's 24 times 2, that's 2,400. So that's 4,800, that's 4,800 camera bodies. And I'm being conservative. And that's just in America. That's how many I believe conservatively were ordered. So now let's multiply that times 3 or 4 major countries. You're at over 12,000 camera bodies. So again, it got me thinking, it got me worried. It got me digging around. B&H's website says shipping starts September 29th. So that's 60 days from the day of the announcement, roughly. And so 60 days. How many cameras can Sony produce in a day? So I started doing a little more digging, and I found some videos of Sony's factory where they're actually assembling an A9 and they're assembling A7R Mark III, I'm pretty sure it was. And I'm going to post those links here of those videos. If you look at these videos, you'll see there's about 30 or 40 people in this factory in Taiwan. That now here they're assembling the A9, or is it the A7R4? I'm not sure. But just one person is putting buttons in, and another person is putting these boards in and assembling. You know, it's just an assembly line. And if you look closely, there's a telltale story here. If you look closely at the bins next to each person on this assembly line of 30 or 40 people, you'll see each bin only holds about 8 cameras. So it got me thinking. Now, I don't know Taiwan or Japan if they work 7 days a week or 5 days a week, like Americans usually only work 5 or 6 days a week and 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. So I'm not sure if they're working 7 days a week and 2 shifts, but it got me thinking, let's say they're just working 1 shift and they're working 5 days a week, 10-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts, whatever they work. I didn't research that. I probably should have. And if you start doing the math, they're producing about 100 cameras a day. I think might be a higher expectation. Maybe they're only producing 64 cameras a day, because at the end of the video, you'll see this pallet. This pallet has 64 boxes on it. Did that take all day to make 64 cameras? To assemble 64 cameras? This is just the factory that assembles the cameras. This is not the factory that prints the boards. It got me thinking, you know, what if they run out of parts? What if Taiwan or Japan doesn't have one little part that stops production? They got to have all the parts in line to make these cameras. Let's go back to my thought that in the United States alone, 6,400 roughly. I think that's conservative. I really do, because I'm only saying 20 states out of our great nation, that 400 people in each of those 20 states would be ordering cameras. Let's say it's 30 states or 40 states. So is it really 8,000 of those a7S IIIs just from America? So how is Sony gonna ship 8,000, 6,000, 4,000 cameras in 60 days to the United States? And then that got me thinking, well, wait a second. I ordered at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on B&H's website. Are they going to go by the timestamps of each order? Am I first? Am I last? Who's on this list? Gerald Undone said he's pre-ordering 2 of them. Manny Ortiz, Matty Hapoya, Peter McKinnon, Peter Lundgren, they all pre-ordered one. Robert Hall, that's here in Michigan. I just saw him today at a camera store, a local camera store here in Michigan. He told me he pre-ordered one on B&H's website. So again, I'm not trying to be the Debbie Downer. I'm just trying to say, are we really going to start seeing shipments of our wonderful camera, the Sony a7S III, starting September 29th? Or is it going to take a whole nother 6 or 8 months for me to get my camera? I'm just curious what you think. These are all speculations with a little bit of fact involved in there. I'd like to know what you think. If you want to leave your comment below, whether it's positive or negative, I would really like to know your thoughts. Are we going to get our cameras in this year, shipped to us this year or not? Again, I didn't mean to scare anybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't beat up on me too bad, because I've never done a doom and gloom video before, but I'm feeling like, yeah, this is I might be let down. I'm all hyped up and then shoo, boom. So I leave it up to you to leave some comments below and let me know what your thoughts are. If you like this video, if you like my channel, stick around, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, watch some of my older videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.